All right, we're with Mason Schmidtke here on Wisconsin.golf during the Wisconsin State Amateur. When this is posted to the site, Mason, you'll be out in Oregon. It's the U.S. Junior Boys, and you're going from Sand Valley, one Mike Kaiser creation, to Bandon Dunes, another. What's that going to be like, and how does this week set you up for maybe what you're going to face next week?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a very good stretch of golf lately. Had AJG at Merrill Hills, now I'm here. I mean, for me, I think just the atmosphere of these tournaments is building up to it. As far as the courses go, this week's a good test for me to get ready for a similar style course, and we're just going to go into it with the same mindset, just have some confidence, and just trust the process.
When we're doing this interview, we're 3 rounds into the State Amateur, and you've seen 2 courses here at Sand Valley. What have you learned about playing this type of golf that maybe you didn't know coming in?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just not really anything we really learned, just some discipline. There's been a couple spots where I just lost it, and I mean, I was in the right process, but I wasn't like mentally committed. And on a style course like this, you got to see your shot and you got to execute it as well as you can. But for me, it's just staying in that discipline. I think. I mean, you got to play away from some flags, especially how firm it's been playing out here. You can't go at anything if you really want to. So it's just kind of been staying disciplined and trying to get a couple putts to fall. Haven't quite fallen yet, but hopefully they do soon.
How hard is that mental discipline when you're looking at a shot? Say. Let's just say a 40-yard shot that normally would be an easy flip wedge, and also now you've got to bump it into something or try to deaden it. Sometimes, guys are even putting balls like that. I mean, especially for kids your age who don't get that steady diet of that kind of golf, how tough is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely new. At Whistling, you see some of the same stuff sometimes. So, I mean, a little better prepared for it, I think, than some, but it's so tough to commit to. You got a 40-yard wedge, and I got to land this 10 yards short. It's been tough. I mean, I think this tournament is perfect for it, though, to get me ready, because I mean, there's really no difference in course type, so it'll be good to have some practice here. And obviously, you came in wanting to play as best you can, and still trying to do that, but it's definitely a good setup for next week.
Before we talk about next week's course, I mean, your knowledge and having worked at and played Whistling Straits a lot. What is the difference between a Whistling Straits links layout and a Sand Valley links layout, in your opinion? Yeah,
so Sand Valley's got a lot more room. Out at Whistling, you definitely have some rough. Here, it's pretty much fairway and then fescue. I'd say Whistling, it's a little more target golf. Here, you can kind of bomb it, and it doesn't really become target golf until you're trying to pick for the best angle. You're like, I got a 50-yard wide fairway up there. I only need to hit. But you're picking like 10 yards of that fairway that you're trying to hit. So I'd say it's similar that way, whereas Whistling, you're trying to just keep it in the fairway and avoid being off of it.
Right.
Whereas here, there's certain parts of the fairway you may not want to be in just because of the angle.
Sure. And as you look ahead to Bandon, what is your knowledge of the place? How much homework have you done? Reading, looking at videos, anything like that? Because I know that you tend to kind of do maybe more preparation than many kids your age.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to focus on what's ahead of me right now. So I mean, I think most of that will start on the way down there.
Sure.
I'm gonna have practice rounds on each course, so I mean that kind of hurt me this week a little bit. So I think that'll be better prepared. But I don't think I'm gonna start until after this tournament's over. I don't want to lose any focus on what's right in front of me right now. Looking for something that's still a couple days out.
And I know that when we talked at the qualifier, it was a big deal because now your brother can go on to caddy. Yeah. He's going to play out there. So your family will see a lot of Bandon Dunes. Has that always been a goal? And what is when you hear the name Bandon Dunes, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, every year it's always ranked one of the top courses in the nation. So I mean, just the opportunity to go play out there is fun. Just spending time with the family. Not a lot of kids my age get to say they get to travel the country for the sport they play.
Right.
And being able to do that is a huge goal and dream accomplished for me.
And what are your expectations and goals for the U.S. Junior as a tournament and at this point in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I told you last year when I played in the state am, first goal is obviously just to make the cut. I mean, it was the first time playing in it last year. I had no clue what I was getting myself into. It's the same. This is a new experience for me. So I'm just trying to go out there, maybe put together a couple rounds, and the ultimate goal would be to make the match play and see how far we can take it. But if we don't, I'm just going to enjoy the experience and just try and play the best golf I can.
Awesome. Mason, thank you.
Yep.